Hey guys, we're back with Fate Grand Order. When we last left off, we started Babylonia. I hate recording, right? Okay. I'm recording in a kind of odd setup right now. I'm not facing my desk. I can play it on my phone, so it's fine. So we did only the first, node? That's what those are called, right? Last time? It's confusing because I always called these chapters, but this is section 1. So, who knows? Or in 1-2, basically. We haven't really done much. Let's just take our Yaiko. Let's go over. This is ours. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. I got HorseyEatYou on JP earlier today, a couple hours ago. So I'm so happy. I'm content until Shiryo comes out now. By Shiryo, I mean the next servant to get my attention, because they're slightly lewd. The battle's over. We only sustained minor injuries. However, it was an enemy type we haven't seen before. Yes, not sure how to describe it, but it looked to be from a completely different ecosystem. Unlike werebeasts, dragons, and other creatures that eventually disappeared from the world at the end of the Age of Gods. But those demonic beasts, I don't think they're of this world at all. Not of this world, huh? Perhaps they differed from the garden variety of demonic beasts that existed in the Age of Gods. We're prepared. We had data of all of the phantasmals and demonic beasts from the Sumerian era. None of it matches what you just encountered. What is going on? Sorry, like I said, it's been a while since I've done a visual novel. Well, type game, I guess. Since I want to call Fate Grand Order a visual novel. But I also want to call Danganronpa a visual novel. It's more of a game, to me, I think. That's not the worst of it. Those demonic beasts were clearly trying to kill us. Get used to it. It wasn't mere hostility. Their intention was to kill. All the demonic beasts we've encountered this far have attacked us out of bestial instinct to feed themselves. The demonic beasts just now, though, they attack solely to kill us. You can feel the hatred in their eyes. Hatred. Demonic beasts that harbor hatred towards humans. Are you saying they're trying to annihilate us, not eat us? Or are you guys just looking at OBS? Make sure everything's in working order. If so, you're in danger. HorseyEatYou, leave that city immediately. You're saying the reason the city is in ruins is... Yeah, that possibility is high. That's why you should leave immediately. I agree with the Doctor Master. Animals act in packs. Out of my way! I don't know who that is. I don't think that's the last of the demonic beasts. Oh? Hey you, you're in the way! Can't use my decrees with you there. Senpai? Did you hear something? It sounded like a voice. Was it... They heard a girl crying earlier, right? It's no use, we can't avoid this. Huh? Oh, wait. How am I supposed to brake in time if the air brakes don't work? No, I'm gonna hit them. If father finds out, he'll take my license away for sure. Let me say this first. I'm not in the wrong. What was this? Master, are you alright? Something beige coming in at a 45-degree angle. It's just falling from the sky. Fo. It's not Medusa Lily. It's definitely not Yoga and Kidu. I don't know. Ow. Who's left? Oh. You're in. Yeah, you're in. Well, Ishtar, but you know. Ouch, what a disaster. I didn't think I'd be sniped from the ground. Luckily, the damage wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Guess I have my usual benevolent, violent, deeds to think for that. I don't think I should show up this early either. But, I mean, what do I know? Oh, what's this? Hey there, I'm your cushion. I'll see you in court. We're American Gudiko. Wait, what are you? What's going on over there? Horsey's vitals are all red. Oh, a woman fell from the sky. Oh, the mysterious woman separated herself from Senpai. This area has way too many crash landings. I assume she was the support then? Like the question mark one? Still, it's good we've met a native. Now we can get info. Whoa. These numbers. Is this for real? Is this some kind of mistake? What's that? Some kind of mystic that lets you see from afar? Also, it has a really annoying voice. That doesn't matter for now. Let's talk about this wretched fool's punishment for touching my body without my permission. Your face and outfit are unfamiliar. What city are you from? I don't think there's still humans around. Are you a sacrifice fleeing from Nepal? Or a survivor from Babylon? Whichever it is, give yourself up. If I shoot your limbs off, I'll scatter you over Mount Ebe? I don't know. Master, this woman's ready for battle. I can sense your genuine animosity towards you. I see. I'll take your silence as confirmation of my assumption. Good. I don't have to show you any mercy. Alright, so I guess the color palette changed or something? I don't know. I just noticed a change in my monitor. It's like in the corner of my eye. If you're from Uruk, I'd have to show you some mercy. Curse your bad luck. Let's calm down and talk about this. What are you talking about? How dare a mere human speak to me like that? Talk it out? With me? Why would I do that? You're not even from the sacred temple. Please hold on. The collision was an unforeseen accident. Seems neither side was responsible. So can we please have a word with you? Well, Miss... Who are you? That's right, we need a name first. Are you guys seriously saying you don't know who I am? Tosaka Rin? Yes, well, sorry. Hasn't even been an hour since we arrived in this area. We're members of a group called Chaldea. We're sent here to the Singularity to correct the course of humanity. I'm sure you don't know what we're talking about, but we're not suspicious. Actually, Senpai's hands looked plenty suspicious, so something ought to be said about that, but... Fofo, I hate this trope. So, that's gonna be in the anime 100%. There's gonna be like a 20-second scene of... It's Gurao and... Yeah, I think it's Gurao in both Camelot and Babylonia. If you didn't know, both of them are getting an anime adaptation. Camelot's gonna be 2 movies, I think. Babylonia will be presumably 12 episodes. Anyway, so you guys from afar? It's hard to believe, but I suppose stuff like that happens. You might say I'm here in a similar manner. Fine, I'll believe your words. In other words, you have no idea who I am. You don't know about this world, or what's happening here. I see. Then your disrespect, insolence, and impoliteness can't be helped. You're barbarians from a distant world, after all. Look, touching me without permission is completely unforgivable in this world. Any Sumerian would immediately apologize, but wouldn't be forgiven even after offering their whole family's life savings. Keep that in mind from now on, assuming you want to survive in this world, that is. And thanks for being my cushion. You're at least as helpful as a pile of hay. It's not a very nice way of saying things. At least she seems to have calmed down, so why don't we reintroduce ourselves? I'm Romani Archimonde, the acting commander of Chaldea. This girl is Horsey. Oh yeah, I'm playing as Gudako. But by the way, best character. A master who's formed contracts with heroic spirits and commands them as servants. I can't stand Gudao's design. He's just too plain. I mean, Gudako's pretty plain too, but it's better. This girl is one of the servants. Washu Kirie. We're done introducing ourselves. So, who are you? Based on my earnings, you're probably a... You're not worthy to hear my name. Just forget about me. Especially you over there. Horsey, was it? Forget everything that happened earlier. If you do, I'll at least spare your life. What thing earlier? No, you're supposed to say exactly. Because, you see, I forgot about it, you see? Like I was saying, if any of this gets out, like I mishandled the... Is that supposed to be Boar of Heaven? My Sumerian mythology isn't very good, but I'm pretty sure that could be a typo. Maybe. I think the Boar of Heaven's a thing, isn't it? I'll just assume the Boat of Heaven's a real thing and it's not a typo. Or how I screamed, or about my current body size. I'll chase you to the ends of the earth. This is not good, Senpai. She doesn't seem to want to kill you anymore, but I can still sense her hostility. In my personal opinion, getting any information from her will be quite a difficult task. It seems that way. One bad move and we're dead. Oh, you understand. Wonderful. It's a good thing to be humble. I won't treat you with disdain with that attitude, so revere me. Like, 3 times a day? Fine. There's no point being mad at barbarians. You wanted to know about this area, you said? Go figure those things out with your own eyes and ears. I won't tell you anything. Actually, you tell me. Right, for example, did you see anything precious lying around here? What? Oh? What is it? Like I said, something precious. Was there anything on the ground? Like, something that makes you think, wow, at first glance. Something you'd know the moment you saw it, so I won't bother to explain. Is she looking for the Holy Grail? So how about it? Anything ring a bell? No, even if you put it like that, judging from the context, did you drop something? Idiot, of course not. I didn't drop anything at all. I'm just asking for a friend. I don't care about that thing. Don't you think it would help if you told us what it was? I won't. If I told you what I dropped, you'd find out about my clumsiness. Oh. Anyway, you just need to tell me if something was around here or not. So, was it? Oh, and was it broken? Did it break? Did I do it again? Why don't you say anything? Staying silent is so cruel. Nos? North? You're telling me it's to the north? Is that it? That's not it. That voice wasn't Senpai's. This is... Sorry, looked away for a second since she seemed like a hassle. Numerous heat signatures approaching from the north. They looked like reinforcements for the previous demonic beasts. You two, get ready. Alright, master your orders. Okay, Miss Unknown, stand back. Huh, you're pretty quick to change gears. However, you still lack the observational skills of a good mage. Stand back because it's dangerous? Who do you think you're speaking to, you country hick? You are the one who should be standing back. I'm really getting mad now. I'll take back all my frustration out on them, and I'll do it with a bang. Okay. Ishtar's personality is a lot different than how I thought it was. I actually like her a lot more now. I thought she would just be like a more soon version of Rin, I guess. I mean, I guess that's not wrong, but I've seen her compared to Aqua from Konosuba, and I understand now. Like, during the next summer event, she wears a, like a necklace thing, like, what does it say? Like, worthless goddess or something like that. That's that whole event's a JoJo's reference, I think, to Steel Ballon. Which, by the way, Steel Ballon is pretty good. But let's talk about Grin. I don't know if I've really ever talked about it. I'm going to be the odd man out here. I don't like Grin. Like, when I first finished the visual novel, I guess you could say I hated her. Like, that's a bit extreme, but she was probably my least favorite character from... Let's go on AoE here. From Fate Stay Night. But whenever I read Heaven's Feel, what, about a year ago? I came around to her. And that's when I realized I only hate her in Unlimited Blade Works. Still, hate's a bit extreme, but it gets the point across. She's a lot better as just like a side, like, supporting character, I guess, than being the main heroine. I like Saber and even Sakura more than her. Like, Sakura gets a lot of hate, but she's not my favorite, but she's not my least favorite either. Best girl, of course, is Ilya. I can, acquiesce at Saber. But if you said Rin, I'd be forced to disagree. Which is why I never really liked Ishtar. Like, I never really bothered rolling for her much. I spent a bit of course on her for the Christmas banner, like, last week. Just because I don't have a 5-star archer. On either account, mind you. So, I still have, forced to use Emiya and Emiya Alter on the Japanese server. And here, I think just Emiya. Like, do I really have another good archer? I don't know how to say her name. It's a assassin. Let's go ahead and pop this. What do we do here? I think we try to just crit with right goal. Okay. Next turn we'll Waver, then Mysterious Hero X. I don't remember what her Noble Phantasm is called. Did you guys know that Mysterious Hero X, like, believe it or not, is actually Saber? I know, it's crazy. I love jokes like that. Like, the Christmas event had basically that exact same joke with 2 characters. Well, yeah, 2 characters. What? Island Mask? I forget his name. And, just Emiya. The stupid jokes like that just get me. I'm surprised I didn't know that Ishtar was like this. Like, I've seen her compared. Like, but I didn't expect it to just be. Like, I thought she was one for Rin, pretty much. Slightly more soon than Nere, I guess. Which, I mean, you know, I already said that. I'm going in circles now. What did I talk about after I said that? I'll just repeat myself for the next 20 minutes. And let's just take like. I don't have any good. There's no craft essence on this check. Why? Who does that? Okay. Another battle? Well, that's that. May have only pseudo-manifested, but I'm not going to lose to Tiamat's demonic beasts. Okay, there's the name drop. I was actually thinking about talking about that. Well, kind of. That. You'll understand. Well, you're strong. You're not going to get anything from me by stating the obvious, but I will repay you later if I can. Sorry to interrupt your conversation. Second and third waves are coming. Doctor, please give us data on the area. Just how many demonic beasts are there? Way too many. Saying 60 right now, with more coming. This town has become their den. There's nowhere to run. They're completely surrounded. You're not going to get out of this unless you can fly. Horsey, negotiate with that woman over there. She must be able to fly. That's good to take you two out of. Make decisions on your own. Weren't you listening to me? This boat only holds one. Take those two. Okay, it actually is a boat. Okay, it's not a typo. They basically have to cling on to me. I'm okay with this. But didn't I tell you? This world, touching me is a sin punishable by death. And they fought because I wanted to. Didn't fight for you. Master? Horsey, was it? If you're struggling against these demonic beasts, then repairing the course of humanity is but a dream for you. You should quietly return to this Chaldea place. If you can't do that, well, why don't you just die? I have no intention of helping the weak. Oh. Miss Unknown has taken off. Just left the battlefield at an incredible speed. Fofo. Guess we're not gonna get her help. It's worth a shot, though. Doctor? Do you know something? We'll talk later. Now just thinking about getting out of there. Focus your attacks on a single point. Or see, head east with Mashu. There are fewer demonic beasts in that area. Roger that. We'll head for the castle ruins visible to the east. We're gonna punch through this, Master. We're 17 minutes in. Okay. Yeah. How do you guys feel about pseudo-servants? Like, honestly, for both sides of the argument, they kind of disappoint me. Like, well, there's not really too many. Especially too many that I was familiar with. Like, I knew Ishtar's name. I knew, I'm going to mispronounce this, Zhuge Liang's name. I know I mispronounced, please spare me. Chinese pronunciation makes no sense to me. Like, apparently, the servant that just came out on the Japanese servers, spelled Qin, is pronounced Chin. That's what a friend of mine told me. I didn't fact check that, but he sounded confident, so, but I don't understand. I wish we took a AoE, like a Shuden Doji or something. I don't think I have been. There's not a lot of AoE assassins. Oh, did you guys see that? I don't know what that was. If you heard it, then you know. If you didn't, then you know. You know. Let's take down the higher HP one with this quick combo. Yeah, but like for people who wanted to see like Zhuge Liang and you know Fate, they're disappointed because they literally don't get to see him because it's just like Waver, you take over for me, buddy. And for the people that wanted to, well, Waver's not a good, like for people who wanted to see, for me, Shiro, like just pure Shiro, they kind of get, you know, well, the bad end of the stick, the short end of the stick. He's never gonna come out. Watch him come out this Christmas. But the event's name is like something in the female knight, and the welfare servant is a Quetzalcoatl, which good timing for her. She's gonna get a lot more popular this month since you know Babylonia came out, and you know she gets a Christmas version. Save Jax for the final one. Oh, do you think this will... I don't know. Let's just do the full one. Get the normal phantasm. But yeah, so unless Muramasa becomes a female knight, or they release 2 new servants. Like the speculation right now is Gareth, who was shown in the summer event. And her name was dropped in back in Camelot. Like, it was even mentioned she was a girl. As far as we know, she's the only gender bent Knight of the Round Table. We're still missing a few of them from Fate. Well, no, with Garden of Avalon. Have we seen all of them now? Like, there's Kay. Of course, he's not playable, but we know Agravain. Galahad will kind of... We've seen him in the OVA. I'm trying to think who else. I'm not... Most of my knowledge of Arthurian lore comes from... Is it Arthurian or Arthurian? I don't know. But Arthurian sounds cooler. I'm going to say that. But basically all my knowledge comes from Fate. Like, 90% of it. The other 10% comes from, like, RuneScape. The Knights of the Round Table, like, from Britain, are just in RuneScape. Don't ask why. Which, I'm okay with that, because Arthurian lore is cool as heck, if you pardon my language there. Yeah. Cutscene. Fusha! Good voice acting by me. The enemy reinforcements are endless. Without any anti-arming noble phantasms, the enemies... Hey, Enkidu. You want numbers? That's good. Looks like I'll be able to help. You, demi-servant. And you, Master of Chaldea. Could you step back a bit? Yes, that's good. Now, all I have to do... is wipe a lot of them out all at once. Since there are only 100 or so of them, I won't have to wipe out the entire town. How do you do that? Your noble phantasm is single target. That's not fair. You're the Master of Chaldea. Sure, you have your own anti-army noble phantasms, but you can use them next time. The city may be in ruins, but humans once lived there. It'd be best to preserve it as long as possible, right? Okay. And Kyoto's like the main helper this chapter, right? I assume so. I assume that's Enkidu. I want someone who can kill things. What do they have? What does this one even do? It's a 4-star. Critical star drop rate. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm a bit disappointed I don't have my anger menu up to Bond 10 for this, because one of the bosses is a beast, and his craft essence, like his Bond one, gives him double damage against beasts. I don't think even, like, no, I think Berserkers do more damage, but, you know, other than that, everything does equal damage, I think. I'm not sure, you don't fight beasts a lot. Sorry for stealing the show, but it's best to keep the collateral damage to a minimum. I know this place is in ruin now, but people may want to come back one day, you know? It's an honor to meet you, Master of Chaldea. My name is Enkidu. I have waited in this age of gods for humans like you to arrive. I was given the task of connecting mankind with this world. Enkidu? Did you just say Enkidu? Then you're the best help we could ever hope for. There's no individual stronger from that era, comparable to even to that king. HorseyEatYou, you can trust this person. Work together and get out of this predicament. But this is not a person, nor a servant either. More like a machine than anything, yet like a human with a soul. Oh, that's right. Oh, this is gonna be a neat foil for Mashu, since she's kind of artificial. Like, as a demi-servant, you're able to figure out my true nature. You must have sensed and categorized me as a foreign element created by the gods. Apologize for frightening you. Should have waited longer before meeting you. Like, it's not right to call Mashu a homunculus, right? That's not really accurate. Like, at least not in the same manner as, like, Ilya. I guess Ilya is not really the best term either. I guess Iris feel. But now is the time for the battle. Cannot let you fall prey to those demonic beasts. Please forgive me for being so callous. Would you allow me to fight by your side? Heck yeah. Oh, of course. Apologize for being insensitive myself. Master your orders. Enkidu and I will defeat the enemy. Yeah, so I was talking about pseudo-servants. Because whenever we do get Morimasa, that probably means we won't be getting a regular Shio. Like, some people wanted the Prisma Ilia Shio, which, I mean, that'd be cool. It's better than no Shio, but yeah, I want the OG Shio. Can't get a Noble Phantasm off. Well, Shootins, rather. I guess we should just hero the next one. What's this called? Secret Caliber. Okay. I know it had some chuny sounding name. Yeah, but since Morimasa exists, that means if we ever get like a Fate Stay Night, most likely a Heaven's Feel event, the Welfare Servant won't be Shio. But the question is, who would it be then? Like, Sakura? Rin? Like, I hate it because we got a just a regular version of Sieg. But if we don't get a regular Shio, that'll be disappointing. It could be when the Heaven's Feel event comes out, presuming it's going to happen. It'll be like now there's two Shikis. The Welfare will be like a regular Shio, and the 5-star will be Morimasa, which I'd be okay with. But still, I want my regular Shio. Like, the first ascension is a Fate Route Shio. The second ascension is a Unlimited Blade Work Shio, and the last one is a Heaven's Feel Shio. So like, they all have like different weapons they use, which, I mean, I can see the Lightworks doing that. They've been changing like animations and stuff for different ascensions. So like, the first one will use like Caliburn, and maybe just for like his extra attack he'd throw out like, what's it, Avalon or something, I don't know. The second one would, Bakuya and Kancho. Third one, just everything, including I don't want to say it since the Heaven's Feel movie. It'll be in movie 3. It hasn't come out yet. But he could also be using Bakuya and Kancho. I don't know what his Noble Phantasm would be, though. Would it just be, same thing as, what's her name? Chloe, Choreo, whatever you want to call her. Like I don't know what to call it, the Bakuya and Kancho super attack. Like, you throw them, then you project them again, and they come back. It's the only thing I can think of, but that doesn't really fit. If they did do by super cool idea, that doesn't fit. Well, at least the first route, Shio. He could do something like just be like Treson and buff himself really hard. I'd be okay with that. But whenever he comes out, do you think he's going to be arts based? I think that's the most likely. That seems to fit Shio the most. Like, maybe Morimasa would be Buster, but I'm just talking like theoretical, just Emiya Shio. Okay, thank you, Hero X. Are we done? Okay, no, not yet. That poison dragon, Bosmo, was the last one. Sorry. In any event, we exterminated all the demonic beasts in this town. But we're not safe yet. The scent of the blood of the fallen will draw more here. This land has become a den for demonic beasts. Their number is likely to increase, not decrease. Who are you? I believe I've introduced myself. That invisible mage should know more details about me. Yes, I apologize. Your display of power left me speechless. I'm assuming you're the real Enkidu, correct? Not a servant, but an actual living being? Which means you're a native here. You possess such power. No wonder you're called the weapon of the gods. They're not lying when they said you're the world's strongest noble phantasm with a living will. It's even said you're on par with King Gilgamesh. Weapon of the gods? I know some of the Epic of Gilgamesh. So, the gods were like, yo, Gilgamesh, stop. So they sent Enkidu down. Enkidu was like, hey, a prostitute. Spent like 7 nights, I think, with a prostitute. Became human. Then Enkidu and Gilgamesh became best friends. That's me paraphrasing, but pretty much. Yes, Enkidu is found in the world's oldest heroic tale, the Epic of Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh was a king that didn't listen to the gods. He was an individual with incredible power that lived in the moment. In order to admonish King Gilgamesh, the gods sculpted a doll from mud. The doll had a soul like humans, could change its shape at will. At times it became a noble phantasm capable of piercing enemies. The world's strongest god made human, to which the gods poured all their energy. That's what Enkidu is. That's absolutely right. Mesopotamian civilization used mud to make any number of things. You can call Enkidu its greatest masterpiece. Soft enough to change forms, yet sharp as the keenest blade. The manifestation of nature itself, able to bind and kill divine beasts. King Gilgamesh, a mix of human and divine blood, is the wedge of the heavens created by the gods. Enkidu is the chain of the heavens created to return Gilgamesh to the gods. Da Vinci is sulking, saying, I can do something like that too, but it says she's just putting up a front. In any event, nothing's more encouraging than to have Enkidu on humanity's side. Not even the tyrannical King Gilgamesh could destroy this good-hearted hero. It's quite embarrassing to be complimented this much. But nothing more than a weapon created by the gods. How a weapon is used is up to its handler. So I know, well, I'd say that counts as a spoiler. It's nothing major, but, well, maybe it's, it depends on how it presents itself, but how a weapon is used is up to its handler. If I appear to have a good heart, then it's because the human who used me was good and lawful. Weapon? Yeah, you seem to have a heart. Yes, I do have a heart. I don't have any feelings, though, or I didn't at first. The only thing I possessed was knowledge of being a weapon, what I needed to destroy, and when I needed to act. But there's one woman who treated me like any other human. I modeled myself in her form, that being the prostitute. She's responsible for me gaining a heart of my own. I keep this form in reverence for her gift to me. A prostitute, and yet a saint. Shamhat? I hope I said that right. Well, being a prostitute meant something different back then than it does now. There's no need to get into that. Enkidu, you called Horsey the master of Chaldea. Does that mean you understand our situation? Yes. A holy grail that disrupts time, and the alteration of history by the one who wields it. All this resulted in the singularities, a plot to destroy the foundation of humanity by the Mage King. The temple matron of Uruk, I looked it up, apparently that is how you say it, made the situation clear. I came here because of her prophecy. I was told to protect the promised group of outsiders. I hate that whenever you try to look up like the pronunciation of anything mythological, these videos are the first thing that pop up. Like if you type pardon by mispronunciation, Uriel, I have no idea. The 3-star archer is sister to Sitheno and Medusa. Like the only thing that pop up are these like machine-made videos that take like 10 seconds to get to even say it, and half the time it's wrong. I hate that. I was told to protect the promised group of outsiders. So this area still hasn't been destroyed, correct? You're fighting against the King of Mages? Of course. I'm not sure what the other areas were like, but people from the Age of Gods will not submit to world-ending disaster. Whimsical gods have brought the world near to destruction many times in our era. People here are more resilient than you might think. I see. I understand. But somehow they can't do anything about little things like lover spats and martial fights. I said that right. I said it wrong. I'm not gonna go back though. Because what if I say it wrong again? It's marital, right? Marital, right? Right? Yes, that is indeed troubling. They band together against the big problems, but struggle with the small ones. That is how it always is with humanity. Though, as you can see with how this town ended up. Anyway, enough with introductions. The demonic beast will come back if we spend too much time here. I'll guide you somewhere safer. We can discuss trivial matters on the way. My name is Horsey. Thanks. You have your right hand out. Is there something wrong? It's a handshake, Enkidu. Senpai wants to shake hands with you. Oh, so this is... My apologies. Still not used to this. Now formally, it is nice to meet you. Horsey. Is this how you shake hands? Good. Now that we've all got to know each other better, let's move. Are you going to take them to Uruk? It's the largest city in that world. The ley lines there should be stable. Da Vinci keeps pestering me to set up the circle. Circle? Something circle, correct? Understood. Let us hurry. Oh yes, we'll take the longer route to get there, so please bear that in mind. We should try to avoid the demonic beasts. There's nothing more important than ensuring everyone's safety. Yes, we'll leave it to you and Kiddu. Thank you for helping us out. No, I'm glad to do it. I'm pleased the master from Chaldea has turned out to be someone like you. I thought, well, I said that a representative of humanity would come. So I was on alert, thinking someone like Gilgamesh would come. But I'm glad that fear proved unfounded. Welcome to the old forgotten land of the gods, Mesopotamia. Right, I don't know what Enkidu and Gilgamesh's relationship is like. I haven't read Strange Fate yet. Well, I did read, like, the introduction novel. I guess you'd call it the prologue novel. That came out for, like, April Fool's, I think. But that's it. So I don't know, like, do they trash talk each other? Is it? I love the idea of that. I welcome you as a representative of the New Age, Horsey. Okay. It's I'm gonna call them chapters. Chapter 1. I think that sounds better than section. And 1 cent coins. Cool. I'd like to get, I don't know if I said this last time, I'd like to get Medusa Lily on the current gacha. It's still, yeah. I got Enkidu back when Babylon came out on the Japanese series. And I got the caster Gilgamesh eventually. He's really good for art streams. But I still don't have Medusa Lily in it. I think she's okay. Oh, this banner lasts until the new year. Oh. I guess that's not... Oh. It came out the 5th, so that's pretty long for a gacha. Huh. Anyways, guys, I'd like to thank you for watching. Next time we'll be going to Northern Hill. That's... Okay. I don't really know. I guess we're just gonna head to Uruk. Probably run into other servants. Probably next time. I imagine Medusa Lily's... Well, she could be a servant that we summon, like, with the circle. That happens sometimes, right? I can't actually think of a time that we actually summoned a servant. But it's happened. Hasn't it? I think? I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Hold on. Bye. Hold on. Stop recording. Now.